Hey guys, it's Cindy Marquez, designated broker of Home Pros Advantage and your go-to certified marketer, back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create your brand on Canva to make it the easiest thing ever to create content for your social media. So let's get started. So the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to log into Canva. I'm going to teach you step by step of how to create a few branding things that you can post on your social media. But before that, I wanted to go ahead and show you the type of branding that we do for some of the agents within our company. As you can see here, we have a whole bucket of information here. We have a Facebook post, we have a color palette, we have a just listed video, and so on. So this is what we created for one of the agents. And as you can see, we have all the colors of our company. Obviously, when I don't recommend using that for most agents because you want to create your own brand, your own colors, your own you. You want to customize it to who you are. But in this case, we did it for our agents who just moved in, just starting, and so on. So one of the reasons why we recommend creating a brand like this is because it builds trust with the consumer, it builds recognition, and it makes you stand out from other competitors, other agents. If everyone's posting the same thing, what makes you different from the rest? One of them is going to be your brand and your colors and your font and what type of information that you post. So for example, we're just going to look at this one right here. And we made her something like this. Home buying tip. Choose your real estate agent carefully. A good real estate agent will search the market to find the perfect home that suits your needs and will assist you in the entire process. Just something short. And this honestly takes no more than 5 minutes to create. Why? Because we create a brand on Canva. And what I mean by this is if you look on the left hand side, this is only for pro users, but if you look at this hand side, we have our brand kits. What it does is it saves all of our logos, our colors, our fonts, our images, and any other logos that we often use for our branding. So, for example, when we're editing something like this, all we have to do is click on, as if you're editing, go to brand, and all of this pops up. So, for example, this is the logos colors of my sister's company. And all you have to do is this, boom, boom. Especially because a lot of the templates are already made on Canva that you don't really have to use much. Most of the time when I create content for social media, I use Canva and ChatGPT to make all of this, and it takes no more than 5 minutes. Super fast, super easy. Changes the colors. You have your logos. You have your fonts if you have a specific font. You have your photo that all you have to do is drag and drop, change your information, and you're done. You can post. So I'm going to show you how to create a brand on your Canva. So for example, let's say you're logged in. All you're going to do is you're going to go to brand here, brand kits, and you're just going to add a new brand. And then you can name it. So for example, if you're with Media Pros, that's my sister's company. Great. So here you have the options of inputting all your information. So let's say you want to add your logo right here. Open it. It's saved. So now every time you find a template, you just drag and drop. In this case, what it does for me is it already pulls the colors of the company logo. And if those are the ones that you want to keep, perfect. If you want something different to match your vibes, like for example, again, I don't recommend using a company's colors as much as I love the colors of my company. Your job is to create your own brand. So for example, if you decide to move companies, you're going to have to change all your colors. What you want to do is stay consistent with the colors, the fonts, everything that you're using to post on your social media. So in this case, it already pulls my colors, or you can choose different colors here. Canva also has this cool generator, color palette generator, Canva. And what it does is it pulls, not only pulls from different, like if you upload an image, it pulls from that image. You also have different combinations of colors that you can choose from, like explore color combinations. And you have all of these, something that matches you and who you are. So for example, if you're more of a family friendly type of agent, then you want to choose bright colors that represent that. If you're more of like elegant, then you want to choose like maybe darker colors like blue, dark blue, royal blue, gray, black, and colors like that. If you're more of a, you have, you're more girly, then you want to choose maybe pinks and reds and light colors and so on. So it all depends on who you are and what's going to make your voice stand out more. So in this case, we have our colors right here. Our fonts, you can choose from any font that you want. In my case, I usually just choose the fonts of the templates that I'm given. I usually don't like to change those, but again, it's perfectly up to you. One of the things, however, I do recommend is the colors to stay consistent. Brand voice, you have photos. So if you have your, people like to have the equal housing opportunity image on there. So all you have to do, a lot of this is just drag, drop, drag, drop, drag, and drop. So from there, once you go back, it's already saved to there. So now you have your brand. So now what's next? The next part is to start creating content for your social media. So you have many options here, but let's say for example you're starting new, you're a brand new agent or you're an agent looking to level up your content or your profile. Well then very easily you can just search up anything that you want. So for example, let's say I want a Facebook cover on here, and it gives you many many options here. But let's say you want to make it more real estate related. All you have to do is go here, just type real estate Facebook cover, and it gives you all of these right there. Let's say you want real estate content. There you go. See, it gives you like a lot of agents like to have like just listed. Again, you want to remain consistent, so find one of these images that you like, so just listed. Find one and continue to use it and just change the images. It just makes your whole life easier and it's easy and quick content. So for example, let's just choose something simple. We like this one right here, right? Just listed, customize this template. And again, with your brand, all you have to do, boom, change your colors. There you go. Let's say I like this. Just listed, you put the address right here, you put your name right here, real estate agent, your phone number, your website, and then your image. So your image is often more than not going to be here if you inputted it. If not, all you would have to do is upload it from your files, drag, drop, and then you can just expand it to see your face more. There you go. Just list. And then same thing, all you have to do is upload your image. In this case, we already have our images uploaded. There. And that's it. So now for social media, all you have to do is change the brand color. So now you don't have to, what people usually do is just go here, click on what they want to change here, and then they look at their colors and they're like, okay, here, do I want this, create my own colors and so on. So that's not what we want to do. We want to make this as efficient as possible, especially for those who are trying to put as much content out there as possible. So we don't want to do that. We just want to remain consistent and make it as easy as possible. So all you have to do, brand colors, there, and it gives you different options. Right there, save. Another beautiful thing about Canva is that you can resize. So for example, if you want it for Facebook and for Instagram or for your stories, all you have to do is go to resize social media, and then it gives you the option of getting the exact size so it fits perfectly. So for example, let's say you want to do it for a Facebook story. You can either copy and resize, or you can just resize this design if you're not going to use it for anything else. So in this case, we're just going to resize this design. And there you go. It changes to the size that we need for our social media. And again, you just customize it. Let's say I need this bigger right there. I need it bigger, like that. You can't forget your logos. Remember, every time you post anything real estate related, you have to have your company's logos right there. You can edit if it's not visible, create an outline. There you go. See? Look at that. And it's done. And all you have to do again is just share, download, and you just download. From there, it'll be saved into your documents. It's like right here, it's downloading. Save right there. And there you go. One image all set for you. And so Canva's just a lot of playing with it. That's how I learned how to do all of these. There's also all kinds of things that you can do. We have email signatures. We have the bubbles on your profile, or Facebook banner. And all you have to do is ask Canva, like, tell Canva what you want. So again, let's say you want a profile. Okay, all of these. And with your brand, it's just super easy to create. So for example, let's say I want this. This is like the little bubble that would show up on your Facebook or your Instagram. So you go to your brand, color, and you're done. Literally, that's it. Just change it to your name. Oops. Okay, done. Upload your image. Let's just use this image. Align it. There. Done. Download it. Post it. And there you go. It's easy, quick, and especially with this brand kit, you don't have to be looking for your colors like, oh, where's the blue? Where's the yellow? Where's the black? It's just done. And again, like let's say for example you want to do like a home buying tip. What you have to do again is just ask Canva, and look at that. It gives you options. So let's say we like this one. It's the one that we created. Right there. Brand. Change the colors. Add your images and so on. And let's say you don't like what this says. All you have to do again is just go to Canva. ChatGPT, and just tell it what you want. Like, give me 3-sentence home buying tip about being a first-time homeowner. Start by getting pre-approved for a mortgage so you know your budget and can make competitive offers. Don't skip the home inspection, and so on, blah, 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 blah. So let's say this is what we want. We like what it says. Paste. Make it bigger if you want. Change the color. Customize it to however you want. There. Change this information. Download it, post it, and you're done. So a lot of content can be created like this for your social media in order to put yourself out there. We also have email signatures. That way every email is consistent. Facebook banners. So there's a lot of things. We even created a video on Canva, which is in my last video if you guys want to check that out, of how to create listing videos. Just something simple and so on. So, but yeah, just remember, branding builds trust, recognition, and makes you different from everyone else. So if that's something that you want to do, make sure you guys go on Canva, play with it, learn how it works, build your brand. Shouldn't take you more than a few minutes after you get the hang of things. Just keep posting content. I like to see all of your guys' content out there. And as always, agents, if you guys need help with social media and marketing, I'm always here to help. And we'll see you in the next video.